What's going on, guys? Maxmuk here once again, and I'm with Pumped Up Geek,
aka Alex,
here for BeatingTechUp episode 4. Yeah, fourth week. So, a lot of interesting stuff happened this week, and let's get started.
Let's talk about the PS3.
Alright, PS3. So, as you guys may or may not know, there's a new PS3 coming out. I think it's gonna be the last PS3 because there's been the original one, aka the fat one,
the slim,
and now there's another slim one coming out. And there are no new features. It really is just the material and all. And overall, it's cheaper, so Sony is gonna be able to sell it for a little less. And that was the overall purpose of the PS3. What do you think?
Well, yeah, they're saying they're gonna sell it as a limited edition console or something like that. It comes in charcoal black and also classic white. Well, you can buy with either 250 gigabytes or 500 gigabytes hard drive. And it's gonna be out in Japan in October 4th, and the white version on November 22nd. Then in North America, it will be available in September 25. For 269 or 270, and
it's said to be approximately 20% smaller and 25% lighter.
Yeah, they don't mention anything about the specs, and then they talk about what games it's gonna come with.
I think it was rumored that there's gonna be a Uncharted 3 bundle with this console.
It says it that. As part of the limited edition bundle, that will include the game of the year, Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception.
Yep. So, I mean, this isn't actually pretty good for people to buy the console that we have right now, the Slim, because
it's gonna be cheaper.
Yeah. But like, this is really just for the design, and yeah, it's cheaper. And overall, it's better.
Yeah, I think what this basically means is like, we're not releasing a PS4 for a while, so yeah, here we go, a new console, so you can have fun until we finally release a PS4.
What's pretty interesting is the way you insert the disc in the console. Like, the console pretty much opens up on the top.
Really?
I think I saw a video like that.
Like this new version?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It opens up. It's kind of compared to a PS1 actually, but except that doesn't open like this. More like it's like a base.
Like in a cool futuristic way.
Yeah, that's what I saw in a video on that.
So yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
Pretty cool. All right, let's move on to
iOS 6.
iOS 6. Okay, I was gonna go for. Okay, never mind. iOS 6. Is now on iPhone, iPad, iPod Touch.
Yeah, and it's the new version of the OS operating system that the iPod Touch and iPhone and iPad uses. And what does it have new? It has a new Maps app, which, by the way, it's terrible.
It's not terrible. When it runs smoothly, it's really, really good. Yes, there are a few glitches, but I'm sure Apple will make the absolute best in fixing that.
Yeah, it runs smoothly, but I don't think that's a problem. If you look online, there's a ton of pictures of errors in the map. We live in Panama. I don't really use the Maps app because it's here directions and all that stuff. I don't know. I just don't use it.
Yeah, I've heard even the Eiffel Tower is marked as flat or something.
Yeah, and I've seen pictures of it looks like because it has a new 3D thing, and they took out Google Maps out, and now Apple made their own Maps app. I've seen pictures of a building like this, and then you just see the road going over it.
Like a highway or something.
Yeah, it's really messed up, and there's parts in which the streets just look blurred out, and if it was paint, like a painting or something. There's some really messed up stuff. I saw people tweeting oh, my college appears as if it were a hotel and stuff like that.
I'm sure that if Steve Jobs, the previous CEO of Apple, was still alive, this wouldn't have occurred.
Yeah,
he would have made everything possible to fix that for the release of iOS 6. Even if this really means postponing the release date of iOS 6.
Yeah, if Steve Jobs knew about this, there's no way he was gonna allow this to be released.
Yeah.
He would have done everything to make sure that iOS 6 is perfect. Maybe just, take out the Maps app and put the Maps app later on.
Mm-hmm.
But
and something that's pretty cool for the iPad 3 is that it now has Siri.
Yeah.
Introduced on the iPhone 4S.
And the only device that got Siri was the iPad.
iPad 3, not iPad 2, right?
Yeah, iPad 2, no. I have the iPad 2 and the iPhone 4 right here. And yeah, the iPhone 4 didn't get Siri, and the iPad 2, which I also have in my house, didn't get Siri either. So, yeah, I don't really mind that much. Siri is kind of cool. But in our country, we're Panama in the center America, in the center of the Americas actually, and Siri...
It's a little bridge between Colombia and Costa Rica.
Like here, it's just, Siri is pointless, because you can ask it like, what are some restaurants that are nearby, and it doesn't know anything. Like
anything that has to do with locations doesn't work. Yeah. So it's pretty pointless for us.
Yeah, you can ask for appointments and stuff, but like the coolest features don't work here.
Yeah.
And what else? Oh well, iOS 6 also has Facebook integrated into it.
Mm-hmm.
And Facebook integration, so like you're gonna be able to post stuff to Facebook from anywhere through notification centers and other stuff. And also, what else? What else was in iOS 6? Let me actually check out from here. So the design changed a bit, not necessarily on when you go and you're just scrolling through the apps, but like if you open apps, the App Store, the design changed, like the way it's set up and other stuff happened. So the Google Maps app was taken out, the YouTube app was taken out. YouTube made their own app, and it's really awesome.
What's pretty cool also for the iPad is clock, because there wasn't any clock in the previous versions,
right? And
now there is, and you're able to time, stopwatch, alarm, world clock, and there wasn't that in the iOS 5.1 or was it previous version?
And it's actually really awesome. Like the design of the clock app and the iPad is awesome.
It's pretty cool because it's awesome.
Whoa.
Reminders changed as well.
Yeah, and other big stuff is Do Not Disturb, which lets you set up your phone, if you have an iPhone, so that from this time to whatever time, whatever calls you receive, you won't receive them. It will not ring. But you can set it up to be like, if it's this list of people who are calling me, then do pass them through. Or you can actually also make it so that, like, if the same person calls within 3 minutes, then the second call will go through as well. So, that do not... Or you can just turn it on and off whenever you want. So, that's really awesome as well. And...
let's move on to our next article.
And there's some additions to the phone app, like messages that you can send to other people if when they're calling you and you don't want to answer. Automatically, you just go like, send them this once I click there to hang up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And next article then.
Alright, the Gangnam Style. Many people love this song. It's not really a song, it's just...
It is a song.
Okay, fine. It's a song, okay. Okay, so Gangnam Style breaks Guinness World Record for most YouTube likes.
Yeah, it's also the most watched YouTube video ever, I think.
Ever?
Yeah, I think it is.
It beat... Oh no, like the Friday Rebecca Black was only for a year.
I think Charlie Bit My Finger was...
yeah.
That thing's been there for a long time, I don't know.
Yeah, but that's just bringing in the world record for likes.
Yeah, that's wow. Most likes on YouTube, and how many likes must that be?
Wow.
Let's say 2.2 million likes on YouTube.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah. And let's just click on the video to see how many views it has. Okay, 222,824,801 views.
Nice.
Yep.
People just like the way the guy dances and all.
It's hilarious. Like, it really is hilarious.
There's many, what's it called?
What? Parodies.
Parodies, yes, on YouTube. Really, really fun.
If you don't know what this is, definitely go check it out. Just YouTube it or you Google it Gangnam Style.
Link in the description box.
Of course.
But alright, there's not much
watching
to say.
this on YouTube.
Yeah. There's not much to say about this. It's just a world record.
Yeah.
But yeah. Let's move on.
The last article, it's about Samsung and Apple again.
Okay, they really hate each other.
Yeah.
They're not having a good time.
There's no doubt in that. So.
New fight.
Yeah, what's pretty much happening is Samsung has like some patents on 4G LTE network, and apparently with the release of the iPhone 5, which has 4G, Apple infringed some of those patents. They say they infringed 8 patents that Samsung has. So Samsung already said it. Like once the iPhone 5 comes out, they're gonna fill in they're gonna sue them. So they should be doing that about now, since the iPhone 5 came out the other day.
Yeah.
And yeah, well, that's really pretty much it. They just came out.
There's not much to say about this right now. We'll talk more about this when the results are in.
Yeah. But
yeah, just another boring fight from Samsung and Apple.
Well, I wouldn't say it's boring. It's actually quite interesting.
No, okay. I mean, but boring for me because I wanted Samsung to win last time.
Wow.
Yeah.
But dude, I don't understand what these patents are. I tried looking for it, like what exactly the patents were, but I didn't find them. It's 8 patents on 4G LTE, but I really don't understand how Samsung can just go and patent a network, which I'm pretty sure they didn't invent. But
yeah,
there's
exactly.
Other companies making phones with 4G.
There's many companies.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, Apple made it, now I can sue them. I don't understand that. It's just kind of weird.
So I guess it's kind of like a douchey move from Samsung right now.
I don't know, because I don't know what the patents are. Maybe, I mean, if they have the patents, they can do it, but I think it's stupid to have patents on 4G. So you can't own that. Like, there's many different companies that use it. It's like saying no company can use Bluetooth.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is.
So, I'm really not sure. Maybe it has to do with the way in which Apple put it in. You know, maybe the hardware they used, or like the way it's integrated into the operating system. It can't be just that they used it. That can't be it. But yeah, it's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it, right?
That's it for this week.
Yeah. So,
interesting week.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. Links to this guy's awesome channel. Links to my awesome channel.
In the YouTube description if you're watching this on YouTube. And if not, just go to youtube.com/darkmxk and youtube.com/pumpedupgeeks for our personal channels about tech and other stuff.
Alright guys, stay tuned, subscribe.